Hello everybody, this is Daniel Babis with Daily Soap Dish. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. We cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé as well as some other reality TV. Alright, so let's get into it. So if you were on the internet yesterday or even on this channel, you would know that Darcey and Stacey are getting their own spin-off on TLC called the Darcey and Stacey show. This show will be premiering in August, I believe somewhere around the 15th of August. And it's going to be all about Darcey and Stacey. So they finally did it. The Silva sisters finally did it. They finally got their show. And I bet they are super excited for this. Now, I know one person that is not excited for this. And that is Darcey Silva's ex, Meester, or Meester, whatever, however you say that. And that's because he went on a tirade yesterday, this morning, I think it was yesterday. He went wild on the internet. This is a guy that is not happy with what's going on. So let's get into it. Let's see what Meester had to say about this whole new show. So as 90 Day Fiancé announced on their Instagram that the Stacey and Darcey sisters, the Silva sisters, were getting their new show, Meester said she only had to use, abuse, and manipulate 5 guys to get what she wanted all along from the network, which is her own show. Ethics TLC. He's going hard after TLC about ethics. When lying and manipulated gets rewarded, I will speak up. So he's saying that he felt obliged to write this message because he will not stand for lying and manipulation. And then he goes on to say, she still owes me money too. Maybe she can finally pay me back now. Ooh, what a dig. Been a sugar daddy for her for far too long so she could get help. And so that's pretty nasty. It's not really a congratulations. Hey Darcey, you finally did it. Congratulations. We might have been together. It didn't work out, but hey, I'm happy for you. This is pretty nasty. It's pretty negative. And he goes after her heart. But this is not it. There's more to this. So then he also says in a different message, I gave her money so she could do her treatments. So, he says, which treatment. So we're assuming that he's talking about facial reconstruction, aka plastic surgery. And then he also says, she's jealous of me. Hence why she still reaches out in the middle of the night and talks about me. She's jealous of me, my money, my life, and my girlfriend. And then he also tags Michael 912. And he says, sad to see fake and lying behavior get rewarded. Put real people on. Give them a chance to showcase a true love story. Now, I will say one thing. Jesse sounds awfully butthurt that Darcey Silva is getting her show. There's a lot of salt. This guy has a lot of salt right now. I'm not exactly sure why. If you look at his Instagram, he seems to be doing okay. On his latest post, he's posing with 4 girls. He seems happy. So I just move on, Jesse. Why are you going on about Darcey and stuff? It makes no sense. I will say that I do agree with Jesse when it comes to the show putting on real people, showcasing true relationships, true love. I agree, that is a good point. And we're seeing that this season on the other way with Kenneth and with Armando. It's a real relationship. There's genuine emotion. And a lot of fans are loving this, especially considering that last season on Before the 90 Days, we had a lot of relationships that really didn't feel very authentic, Stephanie. I keep ragging on Stephanie. I'm sorry, Stephanie, if ever you watch this, but hey, it's the truth. Your relationship isn't authentic. It was not authentic from the get-go. So there was a lot of relationships, even Big Ed. A lot of people saying that Big Ed just faked the whole thing to get on TV. Hey, he had his face on his bag as he went to the Philippines. So it's obvious that he wanted something other than just a relationship. So a lot of criticism going on towards the show because of these not real relationships. And so I agree with Jesse here. However, I will say that even though this is correct. The rest of his message is completely misplaced. He sounds like he is butthurt. He sounds like the salt level in his tears is level 999. He is beyond salty, and I just think that he needs to let it go. However, as I was looking through this, so of course Jessie tagged Michael. Michael is an ex of Darcey's, and rumor is that when Darcey was seeing Tom Brooks, Darcey actually cheated with Michael, and so Jessie is trying to bring in kind of like this negative past of Darcey. I mean, if she did cheat on Tom with Michael, then obviously that's out there, and it's up to us to discuss it, and it might not paint a very good picture of Darcey. But the reason why Jessie is doing this is because he is trying to show that Darcey was willing to do anything. It didn't matter that it was one guy, two guys, five guys, however many guys it took. She was willing to do anything to get back, not only get back on the show, but to finally get what she wanted, which is her own show on TLC. So he is really trying to kind of go at her, you know, very directly, in a very nasty way, I have to say. And of course, Michael actually came into this conversation and he kind of opened up a little bit. Now, his message sounds like he either wrote it on his phone or perhaps he doesn't have the best typing skills out there, to put it mildly. But basically, he's saying that he loved Darcey, and things didn't just didn't work out between them. However, he has not really many bad things to say about Darcey. He loved her. Things just didn't work out. But he didn't really want to be on the show, which is kind of why he is alluding that he was discarded from Darcey's life. So that's pretty rough, I have to say, if that is the truth. But of course, this is just one side of the story. And of course, this comes as a result of a very angry and bitter Jessie going hard after Darcey and TLC over this. So this is very interesting. It's going to play out in the coming days, weeks, and months, because Darcey and Stacey are not going anywhere, and it sounds like Jessie is incredibly butthurt over this. So it will be interesting to see if he has anything else to say about this whole situation. But in the meanwhile, look, we're gonna get the Darcey and Stacey show. Meester, he's not getting his own show, and just a few weeks ago, it's not like he is immune to his own criticism, because just a few weeks ago he posted a picture on Instagram which was about him wearing underwear, and his package, it looked awfully inflated, and he got a lot of criticism for faking it, of course. And if you look at the picture, it's been taken out off his Instagram, but you can find it on our site, you can find it on other sites. You'll see that it looks like something weird is going on down there. And of course, he took that picture down, and then he reposted one where he cut off kind of like, the sweet spot, I guess. And he said that, oh, I did not want to post this to bring attention upon that. So he kind of made a half-assed excuse that he did not want people to be talking about something, but it didn't make any sense, because it was obviously the focal point of the entire picture. So I don't buy that for 1 second. I think that Jessie, I agree with some of the things he's saying, but I don't feel like he respects what he's preaching at the same time. So what do you guys think? Are you guys excited to see Darcey and Stacey? What do you think of Jessie's take on this? His very bitter, angry, very salty take on the Darcey and Stacey show. Do you think that maybe Jessie is just miffed that he is not going to get his own show? I don't know. What do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. And as always, come back to the channel, subscribe, and we will keep you guys updated on anything 90 Day Fiancé. We'll see you guys on the next one.